of the $25,000 Rogers Writers Trust Fiction Prize is Andre Alexis.
And just like that, here he is still basking in the glory of his win. Did you get any rest last night? Andre Alexis, everybody.
Not very much.
You had to celebrate, so thank you for showing up today. We appreciate it.
I was celebrating.
This is the winning book. It's called 15 Dogs,
Yes.
and it is about literally that. You know, people read into the cover, oh, no, the title. It's about 15 dogs that can talk. Where did you come up with this?
Where did I come up with it? Where the idea came from is from a movie by Pier Paolo Pasolini called Terrema, in which a god comes down to earth and influences the members of a family. And that idea stuck with me for a very long time. And I sort of wanted to do a version of it, and I wasn't able to. I kept doing bad versions of Piero's story. And then 5 stories came to me at once. The novel I wrote last year is one of them. This is the second one, and this was just the gods coming down and influencing animals. I guess there's a pun on gods and dogs, kind of like one backwards and the other.
So they are given the human consciousness, which is seen as a blessing / burden or a curse, depending on who you ask. And,
exactly.
Right?
Yes.
So when you developed the characters,
yes.
Did you have friends in mind? I mean, how did you come up with that many characters?
Oh, isn't that funny? No, I didn't have friends in mind. I very rarely use anything from reality in my work, but in this case I did. There's a dog that I had with my ex. The dog's name was Layla, and she's a poodle, and I spent a lot of time observing her. I've actually in my life spent a lot of time observing dogs. I spent 3 or 4 months taking care of 11 sled dogs, huskies.
Gosh.
Yeah, feeding them.
In preparation for the book, or just as it turns out?
No, just as it turns out.
Oh,
and
wow.
so something of that life experience translated to this book. So dogs have been a very important part of my life, and so it's sort of natural.
You are very much a dog lover then, even though you may not be a dog
owner. No. My daughter is allergic, end of story. Oh. Yeah, I have to get a hyperallergenic one. Poodle would work.
Okay, I have to say, I feel like this has big screen written all over it.
Why?
Would you be into an adaptation? Because it's so cool, and nothing's been done like this.
It's been bought for the screen, in fact, by
Thank
a couple.
You, Andre.
No, you're completely right. A couple of very talented writers, the Trubetskoy sisters, I think of them as, have already bought the property. So I'm kind of curious to see how they go about it. Because the first question is, you going to do it animated, or are you going to do real dogs?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
I'm going to say real dogs for something like this.
I think they said so too, but I'm thinking like, if you say the dog going, whoa, 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 it's going to look weird.
But your voice would actually be great for one of the voices of the dogs too. So hey, you can dip your hat in that too.
I'm so not an actor.
How did it feel to be awarded? Because you put your heart and soul into everything you write. You've been on that nomination list before.
This is the 3rd time, yes.
And now to actually win it, what did that feel like last night?
You know, because I'm a writer, I'm ambivalent about everything. I sort of liked it, and then I thought, I don't like it, and then I liked it, and then I don't like it, you know? Right. It's like this, that, this, that. I can never bring it down to one thing. I always feel like a year from now, I'll actually be able to tell you how I felt today.
You're right, because even looking at that footage, you're like, my gosh, there were people cheering. You didn't even, you weren't even able to take that in at the moment of your celebration and shine.
I didn't think I was going to win.
Really? No, see, everybody says that, but you actually mean that.
Of course I meant it. That's why I dress so badly.
No, you look fantastic, and you write beautifully, and you know this means it's all things right, precursor to Giller Prize. Are you not even listening to all that?
You know, it's best not to think about that, because you just get too involved with what it could mean. And so I'd rather sort of not know.
I'm keeping this one. This one is on my list. I'm reading nothing but amazing things, and the praise is just and right. It's called 15 Dogs. You can actually purchase it via breakfasttelevision.ca. See what all the barking's about. Thank you so much. We'll be back with more BT right after this.